All right, hello everybody. We're out here at a little lake here in Oklahoma City, and I do mean little. I'll show you what I mean. Look around, your panoramic view. Not real big in size, but we're going to see if we can catch a fish today. Now I made a, a little lure out of some tin that I had at home, and I want to see if it'll catch a fish. Might be rough fishing today, but I'm gonna throw it a little bit, see how it looks in the water, how it works, and we'll get to do some fishing. Uh, Look right over here. This is my brother, Richard,
Hello.
and he's be adding some commentary for us today. Got him mic'd up along with me. We'll let's get to fishing.
Now, how deep are these bluegill normally?
They're fishing straight down. They could be. They're probably really close to the bottom right now. We're gonna throw one of these Catfish Pro catfish bait chunks. Chicken liver, it says. I caught one on the Oklahoma River with this stuff. I don't know what they'll do here. We'll find out.
And I got some worm on one and some good old fashioned hot dog. The catfish here seem to love that hot dog, so we'll see what goes on with that. That's a good old airplane from our Air Force base close by. I seen your pole going up and down. Hope you had a bite.
Trying to get the hook exposed on this stuff. Well, man, good to have bait if you don't have a hook exposed where they get themselves caught. I just hope something will chew on it. Simple little setup. Kind of a Texas ray, only I got a treble hook there on the bottom. Just a little weight. Don't need big weight for this place.
Look like this lake's about knee high to a grasshopper.
Not extremely deep. Probably 4 or 5 feet. The trench in this lake runs right through there, comes out and runs right down through there. That's what I was told was the deepest part of this. This is my handicraft right here. I made this little baby out of a tin tray and put it together. Uh, should be like a little silver spoon. Should have plenty of good flats, but we have to wait and see if a fish wants to bite on it. We're gonna throw it around a little bit. Definitely castable. Oh yeah, it's flashing pretty good. Over here. Get it down, man.
Cast out nice.
There we go. That's got good flash.
I'd probably bite that if I was a fish. As it is, I think I'm going to pass though.
Oh, got tangled up. Pretty good. Oh yeah, better put me
Check the no-fly zone, see if we can fly a drone out here.
a bail on there. Tighten her up a little bit. I'm gonna go over here, beat the bank a little bit.
Well, it looks like it's 57 degrees. We got 8.2 mile an hour wind west southwest with gusts to 11. Zero precipitation. KP index of 3 and visibility of 30 feet.
Well, I don't seem to have
And unfortunately,
luck
looking
so
at
far,
their
but then again,
no-fly zone,
yeah,
we're just inside the
fish
no-fly
just may
zone
not
for the
want to bite.
military base. So we're not able to put the drone up.
I hope you can still hear me clear over here. There you go. Lift this up under this dock here.
You can see Tom went over to the bank, see if he can
See what happens.
get something on that lure.
Yeah. This just may not be the place for a spoon.
I told him if
I'm
he
gonna
doesn't
go off
catch
camera
anything
here.
on it, don't worry too much about being
over
the
here.
lure. It's
Come down this side here a little
water
bit.
temperature's pretty cold right now.
Check this out.
The fish are pretty inactive.
Never know where these little boogers are gonna be hanging
Of course,
out.
if you've seen Tom's channel before, you know it's more about fishing than it is catching.
Got some moss. Yep, got into the moss. I caught some grass. So far, all I caught was grass.
Well, that's something.
I don't think I want to eat any grass.
I'm thinking about switching over to this other side because the sun's right coming right out there.
Yeah, gotta see how tangled up. There we go. There's a good cast.
It's mossy worm. Mossy the bossy. Well, I doubled the size of my sinker. I have the lake in here with it.
Turn this around here.
Yeah, I think where I'm at, the sun's in my eyes. It's probably in the camera's eyes.
Yeah, I've got it in cinematic mode, so it'll help cut that glare a little bit, but got tangled up again. There's a couple times I've thrown and got tangled up. See what, it really does flash through the water well. Can't say that I've had any bites, but then rightly no, nothing to hold on it anyway. Brother's trying to run over his fishing pole with his chair. Yep, that's that one. I got another one in my little bag. I'm gonna throw it on there and see what it does. It's the same style. Same style as this one, only a little bigger. Maybe I just need some more flash.
Well, I cast right out in that alleged trench, so.
I made a smaller one because my youth pastor at church said the big one might be too big. Although it does resemble a shad, I could have made this one a little longer. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. See, this one here is quite a bit fatter than the other one, and I'm gonna have to get some more curve in that because I don't think that's gonna spin in the water like I want it to. So let's just see if I can. And I can't. Not strong enough. Let's throw it out there and see what happens. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Bring this camera over here to the side here. See how that flops and flashes. Flops and flashes. It's got a good flash to it in the water. We just have to hope that at some point it's going to catch us a fish. It does cast good.
Yeah, it looked like it was doing good in the water.
It's got a good flash to it. The other one is more floppy, but I got more bend in the other one than I do in this one. I'm gonna have to take this one back to the shop and
back to the bender.
Put it in the bender. Once you glue them together, the last time I tried to bend it after it was glued together, the glue came apart, and I didn't have the hook and the little ring on it yet, so then I had to glue it all back together. Well, this time I'm going to leave that stuff on there. If it comes apart, I'm going to leave it apart and see what it does.
You're using 10,
It's
right?
3 different blades. Yeah, I would guess it's 10. I think it's 10.
Well, what I was wondering is you could use a soldering iron and a little bit of solder, and
yeah, I could probably do that.
that
And I could go along the edges and lay down a good glue strip too along the edges, but I hadn't done that. I don't think I scuffed them up enough to get a good bite for the glue to grab a hold of.
Right.
But if that comes apart when I bend it, I just leave it apart and see them little blades be clacking together and flopping. That might be a good thing. Who knows?
Uh-oh, Mama gonna kill me. I wore my good shoes out here. Good thing we didn't go to the river, eh?
Yeah, really, we'd be in big trouble.
I would.
I would too, for not making you change your shoes. That's double trouble.
That'd be just like when we was kids again.
Yeah,
I get in trouble and you get in trouble.
for letting you get in trouble. Well, I've found out what I need to find out on these, other than the fact that will they catch a fish? This one flops all over. This one zigzags and goes all over the place. Yeah. When it was out there, I saw it dart off to the left and then it darted off to the right. I may or may not bend it. The sand bass start running over a Draper. I'll have to take them over there and throw them out there. Last summer, I caught a sand bass on a bare hook. I'd had some catfish bait on there. The catfish bit, knocked the bait off, and as I was reeling in the bare hook, sand bass, probably about a 2.5 pound sand bass, grabbed a hold of it and got himself hooked on that silver hook. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I didn't have it on camera, so I got nothing to back it up with, but I know that probably sounds like a fish story, doesn't it?
Well, I already told them if they know much about your channel, it's more about fishing than it is catching.
Oh, yeah. Man, this reel, this is a brand new reel. Keeps sticking on me. That keeps coming undone. When it don't come undone, it casts good. As long as it stays just done, it's all good.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a pretty nice day today. Not bad for the end of January, considering what we just had, where the high temperature was about 25 and a wind chill of 0.
Yeah. Well, one morning it was 7 degrees real temperature in Mustang.
Was it? Yeah, it was probably pretty close to that. I think 9 degrees was the lowest I saw, but Oklahoma City. If y'all know a place around Oklahoma City where you can catch a fish, let me know in the comments, because I can't seem to find one.
Well, we're both excellent fishermen. We're just terrible catchers.
Howdy. Not anything yet. I've been experimenting. I've made me some homemade spoons.
Yeah.
I made a big shad.
Okay.
And then my youth. See where these bluegill are hanging out at today.
I had that rubber case on it, hit the deal, and it just.
I heard something hit the floor. I thought it was my phone falling over on the tripod.
Yeah. Which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get yours a little further away from the edge.
Well, if it falls over, it's going to go this way.
Okay.
And that gripper on that is pretty tight.
Yours is insured as well, I hope.
Yes, absolutely. My 11 was insured.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was insured, but the guy, when I took it in to trade it in, because it was, going wacky on me, And I dropped it at the Cracker Barrel,
Right.
and after that, it was just opening apps. Whatever app was there, it was open. It opened, close it, open a different one. And the only way to get it to stop was to turn it off.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
I know there's bluegill out here. Where are you at? I'm gonna check the bait on this pole. Been sitting out there long enough.
Well, if it got it without dinging the bell.
Yep, it's still there.